Thank you. Okay, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I'm just going to jump right in, and here we go. I can't spell. I'm terrible speller. My friends always make fun of me. I always ask them a word. Like, I'm not this stupid, but I would say, how do you spell pledge? And instead of like going P-L, they will go pledge. And I'm like, I didn't fucking ask you to say the word back to me. I obviously know how to pronounce the word. I want to know how to spell the word. Tell me the letters. Sound out. Go, P-L. Thank you. They tell me to use spell check on the computer, and that just frustrates me even more because it makes me look like a real idiot. For example, I want to spell butterfly, and I type it in, and I run spell check, and it tells me, nope, you're wrong. And the computer looks at me, and it goes, do you mean banana? And I look at it and go, no, I don't mean banana. And I'm like, do you mean biscuit cakes? And I'm like, that's not even close. And no, I don't mean whatever you just said. And it's terrible. And eventually, you figure it out. Okay, I fixed it. Great. I feel like an idiot. But the worst is when I run spell check, and it looks at me, and it goes, no suggestions. And the computer looks back and goes, got me, buddy. I got all the words. And that doesn't look like any of them. So I remember when I was young and going through puberty, and I'd wake up in the morning, it was looking at me, and I'd go to the bathroom, it was looking right at me, and I'm in the bathroom, and I'm thinking, okay, I need to aim it this way, downward, but it's looking at me upward. So I have to play that stupid game, because you have two choices. You can either push it down and you have to hurt yourself, or you could back up and you would do the arc thing and have to slowly walk closer as you're getting closer to the end. After that, you just fuck it. It just pisses you off. So I also have allergies. So every morning I just get sneeze like freaking crazy, and that's a great combination. Freaking boner, can't control it, pissing, then I sneeze, and you have no control when you sneeze. It just goes everywhere, all over your face. You're all pissed off. I'm like, Mom, I'm not going to school, sorry. But yeah, boner day, Mom. It's boner day. Not going to school. Boner day. Yeah, boner, Mom. I said the word boner. Good night. Wake me up in the afternoon. Whatever. So, coincidentally, I have the same problem while driving. Not the boner problem, the sneezing. You're driving and I feel it coming. I'm like, crap, I'm gonna sneeze. And you fight it and you make that weird face and breathe, whatever you gotta do. And then it's not, you have no control. And then you just go, and for seconds you can't see anything. And you're so freaking scared because you think for that 0.001 second that you close your eyes while sneezing, that when you open them, the 20 million cows are going to be in front of your car, and you're just going to slaughter them and make hamburgers, and it's going to suck. And, whatever, PETA's going to come and, be pissed at you, and then your life is ruined because you killed a bunch of cows. So I really don't like walking around campus. I can never find the correct speed to walk in front of somebody or walk behind somebody. My speed is always 50 miles an hour faster than anybody else's speed, because I'm always behind somebody and they're not walking fast enough, and I don't want to walk around them like that speed walk where you look straight at the ground. You're like, don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact. It's so awkward to me, so I always have to play this game, this pretend game I like to play, where I act like I've been jogging for the last 20 minutes, so I jog past them, kind of hey, yeah, I've been jogging, don't mind me. And then you just stop jogging 15 yards in front of them, you focus I'm gonna jog 3 miles, and just coincidentally that 15 yards in front of them was the end of your 3 mile jog, and you're oh man, that's Good job, okay. Okay, and then you just light your cigarette up and go walk in the marketplace. Have you guys been to McDonald's lately? Have you noticed that they do not ask you to supersize anymore? You haven't noticed that they don't. They do not ask you to supersize anymore. What happened was they're not allowed. They're not allowed anymore. Some company or some dumbass, I don't know, whatever, told them they could not have them supersize anymore because it was making people fatter because they were that gullible that when they were asked, would you like to supersize it? They was, yes, that's what thank God you asked me that, because I would never have thought that we can make this fry fucking this much bigger. Thank God you are a lifesaver. That always confused me. If people are that gullible, you just ask the question, there's like, yes. I always wanted to try that on freshmen. They're talking to you, they walk up, it's like, oh, can I get like 2 beers and a shot and like one for my friend? And I'm like, yeah, would you like to fuck me with that? It's only 25 cents extra. I'm like, yeah, actually, 25 cents, that's okay. I went to go buy condoms a couple days ago, and I always feel weird buying condoms no matter, I figured when I was young, okay, this is kind of, I'll get used to this. No, I don't get used to it. Because every single time I go buy condom, it's like it's a secret, it's on a mission, and I go up to the cash register guy, and I feel like I do this every single time, and I'm like, hey, can I get these? I'm going to be putting these on my penis. And then I'm like, yeah, I need these DVDRs and these sleeping pills. Can you put that all in the bag for me? I'm in a hurry. I got to go. Come on. That's funny. I don't use condoms. I don't use condoms. Because I like sex, and I just like, to feel when something's going on down there. But I'm a little kinky, so I like to, kind of give the women a little spanky. You're a spanky kind of girl. And I realize you can't just, just out of the blue wind up and go. You can't do that. The women, they get scared and confused. You have to test the waters. You kind of back up and kind of little tap, gauge for the reaction. Okay, all right, so little harder tap, gauge the reaction again. And then all of a sudden, I'm a spanker, he's wailing on her. She's like, ow. I'm like, oh, is that too much? I'm a spanker. Oh, I love spanking. Her, both. I like spanking, whatever. I'll spank. You want to spank? Come on, we'll spank. I consider myself one of the laziest people I know. I am seriously so lazy, I really do this. When I go take a piss and there's people in the bathroom around me, I will walk to the sink, turn the water on, put my hands close to the water, and then turn the water off, walk towards the hand dryer and turn it on, but just walk right out. Just pretend to wash my hands. I am seriously so lazy. When I walk into Home Depot, it makes me cringe. There's just shit everywhere that I would have to buy to put together. And you know what? You think my store would be IKEA? Because, when I first walked in there, I was like, shit, this is great. Hey, my entire living room's right over there. Then you walk the whole way through and you get to the basement, their lair down there. And you're like, where the hell? I think the oak desk was 1K. Where's 1K? I can't find 1K. And you're walking around and you finally find an area that says 1K, and you see this really tiny, skinny box, and it's your oak desk, and you're thinking, no way could that oak desk fit in that really, really tiny box. And next to it's 2K, and that box is a little bit bigger, and you're thinking, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. There's no way that little desk could fit in that small box. So you take 2K home, and you start putting it together, and it's like, this is a freaking house. I bought a freaking house. How the hell did that happen? How did this house fit in that little box? Then you're thinking, holy shit, I spent $10. This is great. IKEA is great. Thank you, guys. You've been great.